In this video, I am going to explain the concept of pointer and structure in C programming. In my program, I have defined a structure employee with 3 data members, ID, name and salary. The data members are of different data types. Employee structure is basically a user defined data type. If I want to access the data member, I need to declare structure variable for this data members. Okay. So to access the data member, I have two options. By declaring a structure variable or by declaring pointer variable. We have two methods of accessing data members of this structure, by using structure variable or by using a pointer variable. How to declare structure variable and a pointer variable. So after my structure employee has been defined, I am going to start a main function, void main. Inside this main, I am going to define a structure variable and a pointer variable. If I want to declare a structure variable, how to declare? Declaration starts with the keyword struct and then name of the structure, that is employee, and then variable, that is E1. While declaring the structure variable, I want to initialize value for the structure variable. How to initialize? Structure variable contains a set of values, so the values are enclosed within curly brace. First we need to assign value for the data member ID, it is a integer value. Next we need to assign value for the next data member, that is name, it is a string value. For example, value assigned as above. Okay. For the third data member salary, which is an integer data type, we need to assign an integer value. I am assigning value 50,000. So I have declared a structure variable E1. During the declaration, I have initialized the structure variable with set of values. The values will be assigned during compile time. Next, I need to declare a pointer variable. How to declare a pointer variable? Keyword struct, then name of the structure, that is employee. Following that, I may declare a pointer variable. For example, my pointer variable is EPTR. To specify this variable as pointer variable, variables are prefixed with this star symbol, meaning that it's a pointer variable. Okay. So if I want to assign value to this pointer variable, normally pointer variable contains a memory address instead of values. Whose memory address the pointer variable may contain? The memory address allocated for the structure employee. Okay. When the employee structure has been declared, okay, it will be reserved some memory addresses. The number of memory addresses reserved for this employee structure will be, for a integer value ID, it will allocate 4 memory addresses. For this name data member, okay, it will allocate 20 bytes of memory. For each character, it will allocate 1 byte of memory. Totally, I need to reserve 20 characters. Okay, 20 memory bytes will be reserved. To store the value of this data member salary, it will allocate 4 bytes of memory. Altogether, it reserves 28 bytes of memory for this E1 structure variable. Okay. For example, starting from memory address 1000 to 1027. Okay. 28 memory bytes are reserved. Okay. Among the memory address, 1000 is my starting memory address. The starting memory address of this employee structure variable E1, okay, will be assigned to EPTR. Okay. If I use ampersand E1. That is starting memory address allocated for the structure variable E1, that is memory address 1000 will be stored in this pointer variable. Okay. Then using this pointer variable, how to access the data members? Using structure variable, if I want to access the data member, structure variable dot operator and then data member. Using pointer variable, if I want to access the data member, then we have two different methods. First one is using indirection operator combined with this dot operator. Okay. For example, using this pointer variable, if I want to access the data member ID, then star EPTR dot ID. So in the first method, using this indirection operator and dot operator, we may able to access the data member ID using this pointer variable. We have second method. In this method, we may make use of this arrowhead operator. That is pointer variable EPTR arrowhead then ID. If I want to access the data member using this pointer variable, I may make use of this arrowhead operator. Using these two operators, I may access the data member using the pointer variable. So if I want to print the values of the data members using this pointer variable, how to print? To print, I am going to make use of printf statement. Printf. If I want to print the first data member ID, it is an integer value, so it is %d control string, comma, then if I want to use the first method, then star EPTR dot ID, which will fetch the content of this ID. Okay, this indirection operator will fetch the content stored in the memory address of this EPTR. Okay, and then if I want to print the value of the second data member, that is name, using this printf statement, control string will be %s, since it is a string value. Okay, and then star EPTR dot name. When we combine this indirection operator and dot operator, okay, so around this indirection operator and pointer variable, we need to use a parenthesis. Why it is so? Since this dot operator has higher precedence over this indirection operator, we need to put a parenthesis around this indirection operator and a pointer variable. If I want to print the salary, then printf. Salary is a integer value, so control string is %d, then star EPTR dot salary. So using these three printf statement, I may print the value of the data members of the employee using the pointer variable EPTR. If I adopt the second method to print the values, how to print the values? That is, to print the values of the data member using second method, printf, if I want to print the value of the data member ID, %d, comma, pointer variable EPTR and arrowhead operator to access the data member ID. Okay, so this one will fetch the value of ID, then it will be printed. If I want to print the value of second data member name, it is a string value, so %s. To access the content, pointer variable arrowhead operator and then name of the data member, that is name. Okay, if I want to print the third value, then it is %d, since salary is an integer value. To access the content, pointer variable is EPTR, arrowhead operator and name of the data member, it is salary. Okay, so my program closes here. Twice it will print the value of ID name salary and ID name and salary in my output. Let me quickly summarize. If I have defined a structure, this is definition of my structure. If I defined a structure, to access the data member, I may make use of a structure variable. This is my structure variable, or else I may make use of a pointer variable. How to declare a pointer variable? Pointer variable declaration starts with the keyword struct and name of the structure employee, and then pointer variable is prefixed with star symbol. Okay, and then the content of pointer variable should be a memory address. Okay, whose memory address I may assign, that is EPTRS is a data type of this employee. So the memory address allocated for the employee data structure can be assigned. E1 is a structure variable of this data type employee. So I am getting the memory address allocated for this E1 and it is assigned. If I use ampersand E1, okay, among the memory address allocated, it will take the starting memory address and then the memory address will be assigned to this EPTR. Okay, so using the pointer variable, if I want to access the data member, this is to access the data member using the first method and second method. In the first method, I am going to use indirection operator along with this dot operator. Okay, so if I use indirection operator, around this indirection operator and pointer variable, I need to put a parenthesis since this dot operator has higher precedence over this indirection operator. Okay, this is second method I may use to access the data member. Okay, if I want to access the data member, I can make use of arrowhead operator. While using arrowhead operator, no need to specify this indirection operator, that is star. Okay, for example, if I want to change the content, okay, for example, if I want to change the ID to 2, then EPTR arrowhead ID is equal to 2. Okay, so if I want to change the name, okay, then I may not use this assignment operator since this name is a string variable. During runtime we may not assign value to the string variable. It is possible only during the declaration time. Okay, if I want to change, I may make use of this built-in function string copy instead of this assignment operator. Okay, so whose value I want to change? It is EPTR arrowhead name. Okay, what I need to change? I need to change from Abul to Kalam. So it is the value of this name is changed into the string variable, that is Kalam. If I want to change the values, wherever I can able to change the value. This is all about how to use pointer variable to access the data members defined inside the structure.